Hi everybody, David Lockwood here, and we're on to our 5th video here of the group of videos started January 1st, 2022, which is today's. I'm just rattling off this mess that I can put in order, the different ET groups that have contacted me, and give you a kind of a very basic synopsis of what the purposes are and roles, etc. And so we've talked about Nick, like a bird race. We've talked about Henry, Arcturian, and Lydia, which translucent, very beautiful, shimmering, and we're going to talk right now about another ET friend or group from the planet and the universe, and his name was Bok Choy, and this is very interesting because he's also on the Galactic Council, and his purpose in helping or role in the universe is that they're very brilliant with technology. And when asking about the Galactic Council, I was told that there's like 600 sectors in the universe that each one on the Galactic Council represented one sector, and it's the purposes of that is that using technology that is created with the race that Bok Choy comes from, they're able to view all necessary threats, all necessary needs, etc. in each sector, and it's in a way that keeps everything in peace and harmony, and I guess it's easier if they have that many, that if there are any threats of any sort, that it can be addressed very easily, or if they need a solution to something, as I said, each sector and each race from that sector that kind of watches over their sector. They all have special abilities, and each special ability helps the overall whole. So anyways, Bok Choy is to do with technology, so that was pretty cool. Anyway, so that was another one, and on the Galactic Council. So was Lydia. Lydia was on the Galactic Council. I want to talk about the next one, and I hope that I can get this in 6 minutes, but if not, we'll just continue it. And again, I do a lot of work at the desk, and all of a sudden, it was as if I was paralyzed. I couldn't move my head. My head was looking down onto the keyboard, and I couldn't move my head to the left, to the right. I couldn't move my whole body. And I'm just like frozen almost. And I went, hello, because I knew somebody was there. And the voice came back in my head and said, David, just give me a second. So I wasn't panicking or anything, but I couldn't move. So I waited a little bit of time, and then all of a sudden I could feel things getting looser, and then I could move around, and they said, okay, David, it's all right now. And we just had to make some adjustments before we could communicate. And so I said, okay, well, that's fine. And I said, who would I be talking to? And they said, well, we're going to dismiss with any name or anything like this. All I want you to address me as is thought. That one word, thought. That was it. And I said, okay. And he said, are you in the Galactic Council? And he said, I oversee the Galactic Council. And I said, okay. And so this was one of the main ET group or entity or whatever you want to say that kind of looks over the 600 representatives, ET representatives in the council, and kind of make sure that everything goes, I guess, decorum to the needs of to keep everything flowing in the universe. And he had an assistant which contacted me also later called Journey, and that was his assistant. So then Journey also, he can go to anybody in the Galactic Council, the 600 seats or 600 ETs, and able to receive and talk about problems with them, and then he reports that back to Journey. No, not to Journey, to Thought. So you kind of get the picture. You got like 600 ET friends or other planets, races in the galaxy, all having a representative seat, and then they go to through Journey. Journey goes to Thought and passes that along. So you can see how it's like no different than if you have an organization here. Like let's say we're talking about Ford, the motor company. So you have a CEO, and then you have a COO, and you have a president and a vice president, and it goes down. There's managers, there's everything. So it's almost built the same way. Being a whole universe, there's a lot to look at, a lot to attend to, and I guess that's why they need 600 sectors. So, so that's quite something. I'm going to comment later about who Thought reports to in the next video. But these are all ETs that I talk to from time to time. If they want to talk with me, they allow me to ask any questions, and sometimes I feel like I'm asking stupid questions because I'm only from Earth, and I'm not so wide as talking galactically or universally. I try to just stay open, and they correct me if I'm not expressing it in the proper way, which is really great of them. And but anyways, I think you'll find it interesting when I talk about Thought in my next video. So given that, I'm going to end this one for now, and I'll be right back for another one.